What up, yo? Start now and I'll raid you. Well, how can I not start? Second favorite, how's it going? Nurk! Nurk, how you doing? Good morning, all. Good afternoon. Oh my god, you subbed. What? So early for me. My brain's on like a 15-second delay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nurk, how you been? Ugh. It's early for me. It's early. This is gonna be a morning voice ASMR stream. Other than the fact that I've been missing you. Oh my god. I keep missing you. I get your notifications at like 11 o'clock p.m. my time. So it's like, well, I can't do it. I'm like in bed. Zelda music. I'm deep into replaying Tears of the Kingdom right now. Ah, hey, Practical. How's it going? What a surprise. No Mac builds. Is that what you were working on today? Is everyone working on a Mac build for me? Like, I hope everyone on Twitch is working on a Mac build for me. Practical, how's your stream? How you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Andrew. I'm working on a cozy game called Alpine Lake. It's an innkeeper life sim. And I just woke up 15 minutes ago. It's 6:20 a.m. Bear with me. Shout out to Practical. Streaming really well. What did you do? What did you get up to? Early bird gets the stream. I tried streaming yesterday really early, but my wife, she has COVID and her back went out, and she woke up at 7 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, I guess I won't stream. I'll take care of you. Sorry, no, I was gonna start in like 10 seconds anyway. Grumble, how's it going? Grumble, I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe it. I didn't know you all felt this way about me. I'll chill. God. Yeah, it does suck. But she's COVID free now. Now it's just the back going out. So yeah, Momori. Did everyone wishlist Momori? Sorry, I'm being really slow today. You got me. Where's my thingies? I know I got a practical thingy. We're gonna get to the Steam page. We're gonna get there. We're gonna watch a trailer. There's only a few people in here before you raided, but you know, those people need to know about Momori too. I heard you're redoing your trailer at a lower resolution. I think that'll be cool. But yeah, I've been itching to play Momori. Is it on itch? Speaking of itching. Hi Rad, how's it going? Sorry, I didn't properly greet you. Did I miss anyone else? Nah. Sorrow, early morning stream. What up, Sorrow? Ah, this music's so good too. I'm ready to play. Soon TM. PNPC in full feature creep mode? Oh no, what's creeping? What's creeping up on you? Also, thank you so much for that blog post you put on your website. Did you guys know that Practical has a wonderful website and that he's been featuring some devs on Twitch? That's really nice of you. That's the nicest thing. It's like the nicest written thing on Alpine Lake that exists. You didn't know? Yeah, practicalmedia.com, right? Didn't you say Tomar Bar helps you write it? Practicalmedia.io. Devs by Tomar Bars. It's coming. Here it is. You guys know this website exists? It's cool. Badges. You going to PAX West? You going to PAX? Great lessons. Look, this is newsworthy. This is like valuable information on this website. It's crazy. Is this you? Who wrote this? I didn't know you were in Next Fest. Me and my friend GPT. Yeah, GPT is a good writer sometimes. I think ChatGPT is best at writing this kind of stuff. It's not as good writing like dialogue, story. It can come up with some creative stories to like push you and like get your juices flowing, but I don't know. I can't really do. I've tried it for dialogue. The dialogue is always crappy. What did Practical have to say about you? Nice things, I hope. No. It was basically like, this game sucks. Can't believe someone's making a stupid life sim. How boring. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the attention. All good. All news is good news. GPT is the best for the boring stuff. Technology is correctly, yeah. It's true. That's actually a good point. Honestly, it's probably better that it's not good at dialogue. It's just everything pops out so cliche. All right, so what am I doing today? Let's see. Let's look at the list. Always look at the list. All right, I'm in like item hell right now. I refactored the way drinks are made. I used to have a Stardew Valley style barrel where you put stuff in it and then it brews over time and then later pops a drink out. But now what I want to do is I just want to have like a crafting menu that just like cooking. There's a cooking menu and now there's a drink brewing menu, and it's just you hold the button for like 1 second and it makes the drink. So you don't have to like process it. Other things in the game will need to be processed, but not drinks, and because I feel like people are gonna ask for drinks in the game, and you're gonna want to make them fast. I'm gonna add. Well, no, so that's the thing. It's a snowball effect where I have a certain amount of characters. I have a certain amount of like NPC characters, and they all have to have favorite things: a favorite drink, a favorite meal, and a favorite snack. That means I need at least that many meals. And then each one of those meals needs to be made up of a certain amount of ingredients. So I need that many ingredients. And there needs to be variation. So it like, it's like a L tree, I started with the NPCs, and then it like spawned, every NPC needs 3 things, and then those spawn, every recipe needs 3 more ingredients. So it like, just by having 20 NPCs, like I've got 100 items in the game now. Most of them are just purchased from the farmer's market because, demo game loop. but we'll get it. We'll get it nice and fun. This is gonna be so fun collecting these resources. Also, I want to shout out Nerkmind, who's here earlier, who subbed. I just typed in Nerdmind. Sorry, Nerk. How many assets are in Alpine Lake now? Assets? Oh, I have no idea. That's impossible to calculate. Red Cabad? Colorful Countess. Some of them can have the same favorite though, right? Like a ton of people in real life love pizza. Yeah, it's true. Some do have the same because I don't brain fart. Oh my god, I just fell asleep. Some do have the some do have the same because I just don't feel like making more. Do they really need to have a unique meal each as long as the combo of the three things are unique? Yes, that is true. So if I go to my NPC manager, I made this window, NPC manager, right? I go to my guest NPCs. So here's all my guest NPCs, right? Oh, it didn't save. Oh, I didn't finish making this window. No. I set all of their favorites, then I hit set. I hit set all changes to NPC. But I was in the middle of making this UI and I didn't make the set button yet. Damn it. None of this saved. Well, I know what I'm doing today. God damn it. Oh, that's horrible. Also, Red Cabin Gasm, what a ridiculous emote. What time is it for you? It's 6:30 a.m. It's 6:30 a.m. I wasn't technically gonna stream this morning, but my wife, she woke up like in pain, and she's like, "Could you get me Advil?" And then the dog woke up, and it's like, "All right, guess I'll do this. Why not? Get some work done." Wait, this is weird. It set the hotspots. Look, okay. So it set all the hotspots, but it didn't set the meals. I must have been like in the middle of working on this, and then I just forgot. That's the problem with working on stream. I feel like I get into like a out of body experience flow, and then off stream I kind of don't remember any of it. It's like a weird coma. It's almost like what's that show with Adam Scott where he goes to work and he's like a different person. What is that show? It's on Apple Plus, Apple TV. Severance, right? Severance, yeah. This is Severance. Anything I do on stream, like stream Andrew and off stream Andrew, is like two different people. It's a good show. I hope they're gonna make a season 2. I really liked it. Full box. What up? Let me know if any other streamers kind of feel the same. I know it's not like totally the same, but all right. I'm gonna get to. Let's make a stream to-do list. Let's make a to-do list. All right. So today, I have a today list. So today's agenda: update floor build control so it says window. It's a window. I didn't do that. Building. No, I didn't do that. So we're gonna do fix NPC manager window. Fix practical NPC. And then continue updating recipes and items. Okay. Excuse me. Season 2 has finished filming. Ooh, you're into it. Nice. You're up to date. I couldn't get into it, but I want to because it's pretty interesting. Well, how many episodes did you watch? It took me 2. It always takes me 2 episodes to like really like a show. Man, look, I'm on TV. Some people call it a slow burn. It accelerates toward the end of the season. It's very good. Yeah, I agree. It's one of those. I've seen 3 or 4, but it's hard to watch sometimes when my wife isn't. Oh yeah, yeah. If my wife's not into a show, it literally doesn't get watched. Actually, I will say though, she didn't like Severance that much. She liked it enough to finish it, but I liked it way more. We just finished season 2 of The Bear. It's so freaking good. I love The Bear. Oh my god, The Bear is like probably my favorite show that's come out in the past like 5 years. Oh my god. Oh, live action show. Live action show. I was the bear for Halloween. And I never dress up for Halloween. I did a Halloween stream and I dressed up as the bear. And by dressed up as a bear, I put on a similar colored shirt and an apron. Oh right, a white t-shirt and a blue apron, and bam, I was the bear. Beegs! What up, Beegs? Don't riz me. What are you, rizzing me? It's too early for that. Man, y'all, what's it like to enjoy stories? I don't know. You know, imagine just like turning your brain off and transporting somewhere. Did you call everyone cousin? Oh, no. I didn't get into character. I should have got into character. It's a chicken and egg situation? Wait, what's a chicken and egg situation? I missed something. Finally, someone with taste? Wait, why do my viewers have no taste? What does that mean? What are you talking about? Hmm. Coffee. Does anyone else, every time they say coffee, they say it like coughing from Pokemon? Or is that just me? People on my stream said The Bear and Severance were bad. What? Get new viewers. Make a new Twitch account, start from scratch. You don't need them anymore. You don't need toxic people like that in your life. What's he mean, chicken? You know what came first, chicken or the egg? Should we have that argument? Well, I guess that's an interesting. Where do you think genetic mutations happen? On conception? Or like, can a mutation happen mid life cycle? Can a chicken like in its middle age change its genetic makeup to become a chicken? Or did the genetically defined chicken, become a chicken when conceived? Whale time. Perfect first time chat. Both. Welcome in, whale time. Good job. We did it. Wait, what? You guys are doing a bit. Genetics and grumble of pig genetics. Grumble, can we talk about what happened, Grumble? Grumble said that I come into chat and that I act like I own the place. And then I said, I'm sorry. And then he said, now you made me feel bad and you're gaslighting me. Can we talk about this for a second? I felt so bad. I'm just memeing. Just memeing. Can't believe you made Grumble feel bad. Wait, now you're agreeing with him? Nah. I do get to, so there's a thing with me. There's a thing about me that I've noticed, where if once I get to know people, and get to know people, especially on stream, is like with air quotes. I just get really comfortable with people, and then I come in strong. I come in hot, and I know this because like when I work, anytime I'm working at a place, I always start like, oh, it's so nice to be here. Hello, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. You're all such nice people. And then once I'm there for like 6 months and I I get to know people. I turn into a degenerate. I'm like a psycho. Uh, and then usually when I know exactly the moment when it happens too, because it's like I get too comfortable and I'm just like I'm a chronic oversharer, and I like to like make fun of people as like a form of uh love. And I always expect it in return, but then some people they don't dish it back. So I always know it's like, damn it, I went too far. I gotta quit this job. I'm too friendly now. Were you rude to Grumble, Andrew? I wasn't paying attention, but that's pretty unacceptable. No, I don't. I mean, I just like fuck around and chat a lot. I'm always saying Kappa comments, sans Kappa. It's uncontrollable. Glad if we ever get into a real fight, I know whose side everyone will be on. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's start. Let's begin. Let's begin game deving. I was so down on the project yesterday. Sometimes I just get overwhelmed with like the amount of like Twitter, as a whole. Everyone like I just gotta stay off Twitter. Or just be more okay with it. Just gotta stay off Twitter. Keep going. Everyone's going at their own pace, right? Not everyone has the same story. What happened on Twitter? No, it's just like a wall of everyone celebrating their 100,000 wish lists. It's just a wall of it, and then it's like, just like I get it. Everyone's doing their own thing. It's fine. Everyone's got their own pace. Friendly ribbing is the best when it's mutual. I got in trouble once for calling my coworkers low lifers. Someone was a bit sensitive and thought I was being rude. I feel that. I feel that, Red Cabin. You think you're having fun, and then you're technically not everyone's having fun. At work, I try not to talk too much because I also get too comfortable, so I know the feeling. Yeah. I have to reel myself in at work. Yeah, I think the remote style has helped because I don't actually like on my work Slack, I'm like really buttoned up. I don't mess around on work Slack. In real life though, oh my god. Yeah, all bets are off. I retweeted your last post to all my 64 followers. Second favorite. I appreciate it a lot. I think my wish list deletion post was good though. I like that one. I celebrated reaching 100 wish list deletes. That's what I need to do more. Just I can't take marketing seriously anymore. I need to just be unhinged and just be a little different. I think that was a little different, and I think it kind of worked. I mean, it didn't like the post didn't go anywhere, but I had fun making it. So that's how I know it worked. The wish list delete made me giggle. Nice. That's all I'm trying to do. I had to explain that it was actually a compliment, that I think we're close enough for me to call them that. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like what 6-year-olds do when they have a crush. You make fun of the other person. That's what it is. It's like, oh, I have a crush on you all. I'm just making fun of you. Oh, I want to convert the brewer to a roaster. Convert brewer to roaster and spawn a new brewer that is more like a stove with a cooking UI. Okay. I'm playing Alpine Lake right now. How thorough do you want me to be on letting you know things? I find typos, buggy things. Yeah. Anything that stands out as egregious. I'm aware of some typos, like, but you know, I don't care if you like double up on comments from other people. I would say if you do play, just keep like a little checklist and a notepad somewhere, and then just throw that in the Discord, and I'd be really grateful. Anything you find, you can be as thorough as you'd like. Also, you don't have to be thorough as all. You could just enjoy the game. Like, I appreciate playing. I appreciate you playing it. I was in Discord with Wardrobe this morning while he was trying his best. Wait, Wardrobe? What do you mean, Wardstone? He did. Oh, I do want to. Oh, right. I want to. Look, I still get your notes up here. I want to investigate Wardstone's bricking method. He has a method to brick the game, so I need to check that out. I like Wardrobe Studios. He might surpass one of the largest play sessions. There was someone who has like 15 hours, but he's approaching it fast. Olgo Dev, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I think he said he named the save W. Oh yeah. Okay. Limit name character names. All inputs to certain characters. Yo, gotta go, but like what I saw so far. Thank you. Have a good one. Thanks for the follow and stopping by. Oh wait, this is Beeg's notes. Oh. Okay, let's begin. I want to finish my thought on this UI. So I already converted this to two kinds of UI, a brewing and a cooking. So I just want to like move this down. Cooking canvas group. Is that this whole thing? It's this whole thing. So the image is which kind of menu you're in. Main menu inventory, cooking inventory. Perfect. I really love the feel of the bike, by the way. Nice. It's funny because the bike is no different than like the player controller. It's just a satisfying animation. Now you just need a sous vide and an air fryer. Oh, no. I don't wanna. Okay, so this image is for cooking. I basically just want the image to swap when you're cooking and drinking or brewing. Brewing image, cooking image. So the brewing image is this one. What do you think? Should I have alcohol in the game? I kind of wanted to like, I wanted you to be able to make like a little bar. That was really cool. Finn! No, I didn't lose my streak. That's good. Also, Finn was a part of this grumble thing. He agreed and also made me feel really bad about myself. Sounds. We got the sounds in practical. We got them in. Wait, what? Don't say that. Imagine how Grumble felt. What is happening? No, it's not that bad. When you guys ganged up on me and said I come into chat and I act like I own the place. I felt terrible after that. I went out. I went for a walk with my wife, and I was just like staring up into the sky, like, "Am I an asshole?" And my wife's just like, What are you doing? Why aren't you talking?" I was just like, "What?" Had to go reflect. I did. I reflected all night, and you know what? I've come to the conclusion that, yo, sorry, and I'm gonna double down on it. When Andrew's really mean to Grumble. What have I done? Yeah. What have you done? Man, I did the craziest thing. I like hacked my own GUI system to do ridiculous stuff. Cooking image. I really need to package up my GUI system and sell it because it's actually pretty good. And it handles like controller inputs really well and mouse inputs. I feel like it would be really useful. I haven't seen any packages like that on the store. Ryan, how's it going? Okay, this is done. I've been good. I've been good. Cooking image. That is horrible placement. Okay. Innocent. Like Grumble said that I didn't. I said you were spicy in other people's chats. I distanced myself from all comments, including those which I made. I think it just it triggered it, and also I'm not actually upset, so don't worry. Don't worry, we're all good. Are we good? We all good, everybody? Okay, that's done. So now I can fix my manager window. Ugh, how annoying. MC manager. Me Gucci, nice. I like being Gucci. Faking emotion out? No, it definitely wasn't fake. Definitely wasn't fake. It wasn't fake before. Now it's fake. I didn't even know Grumble still stream. That's great. Finn, you just came in late. We had a whole thing. We had a whole thing. So display NPC. I check if we're in sync. I set. Look at that. It should happen. Favorite consumables, favorite consumables, favorite consumables. Set dirty. Why? Maybe I just need to refresh it? NPC manager. Reload data from NPCs. No. Okay. If I set this, so this is what I did. I went consumables and I was like, okay, you should like herb trout, which is the icon of a pancake. And I hit set all changes to NPCs. And I close this. And then I quit Unity. And then I reopened Unity. Actually, I don't even think I quit Unity. That's the weird thing. I don't think Grumble's stream. Never see them on. I can guarantee you Grumble streams. I am on a I'm on a 9 stream streak. Anyone here an expert on Unreal animation blueprints? Follow-up question. Can you teach it all to me by Tuesday? Nick! Oh my god, it's Nick! What up, Nick? I can pretend to be. Animation blueprints, are they different than regular blueprints? I guess they are. Okay, so then I open up the NPC manager window. And what the funk? The funkin' funk. It looks right. Why didn't it save before? Also, if I change this, let's say they like, okay, it did change status. Set. Back to green. Wait. What did it just change to? Oh, French almost the same as eggs. Okay. I mean, I know it worked because all of these saved, but these didn't save. That's so weird. Maybe I got an error. Maybe in the middle of saving it, like, errored out. What happens when I set all? What happens when I hit that button? Let's see. Sync items. Where is that button? Set all changes to NPCs. Sync items. Is that the one? Sync items, guest NPC displays. NPC displays. And then I just go through each of them and I hit set. It's possible that I hit an error. Like one of these things is missing something. I can already pretend to be intermediate pretending even. I barely know Final Cut. I thought you were switching, Nick. So what could have errored out? None of these. These couldn't have errored. DaVinci is the way. Excuse me. I wonder if DaVinci's on Mac. Is DaVinci on Mac? Probably. All right, you know what? Let's just I'm gonna worry about assigning these to the NPCs later. What I'm gonna do is come back to that. Maybe I'll investigate Wardstone's bricking method right now. Which goes as follows. Start menu. YouTube will hold your hand and give you gentle smooches to show you're doing well. What? All right, why don't you just do the same thing for animation blueprints? Use your own advice. I don't know, I'm super into kissing right now, specifically with Sonic and Garfield. It's Pride Month? Wait, what? Sonic and Garfield. So if I make the character name this, and then I make the in name this, begin. I don't know. Looks kind of fine. I mean, that's bad, but... Oh, look, I do have a max character limit. What? That feeling when your coffee shader may as well be a simulation. Turning cog, how's it going? So, it didn't work. Let's I have to read exactly what he said. He said, just can't delete a save file. Okay. However, if you have a name that is physically too long for the player name, it will skip the cutscene, make the player T-pose and break the GUI. But how did he make the name so long? I do have a cap. Also, Turning Cog, I really appreciate, excuse me, all the outreach you're doing for me. That's too kind. That's way too nice. I appreciate it. Is this demo meant to be exclusive to streamers for a short time, or will it be available for everyone at the same time? I don't know. Is there a benefit to making it exclusive? I feel like if you make it available to everyone when a streamer is playing it, viewers can go play it at the same time. Or is it worth holding it back? I don't know. I don't think my game is big enough or has enough hype to like hold back. I just got to release it. I just got to get it out there. Someone wake up Wardstone. Someone wake him up. We need to understand this bug. I don't know how he created a character name so long. Let's try one more time. Maybe capital W's? Check the VOD. Did he stream it? I didn't know he was streaming it. It will drive sales to have it at the same time for everyone. Yeah. I don't want to make it complicated. That's the best. That's the best character. What if I like copy and paste this a bunch of times? No, it like will not. I can't break it. But I see everyone's having this bug. The same bug where the cutscene dies and everything goes to shit. I don't know what it is. Brew. Cook. Oh, interesting. Why doesn't the camera swing when we go to cooking or when we go to brewing? We'll fix that. All right, well, great. 2 things I can't check off. Continue updating recipes and items. That I could do. That I can do. Hipster doofus. Could be something in a different build outside of the editor. That's true. Let me try the Steam build. My partner and kid are at some kind of festival. I mean, I'm sure you don't mean it in a horrible way. So I have the house to myself for a bit. Nice. Where'd it go? My Steam just went away. Come back. A Pride Fest. So the nicest way possible. Nice. I missed the Pride Parade last weekend in Jackson Heights. I didn't know Jackson Heights had one. Oh, that one looked like Nick for a sec. We've had one for decades, but I never noticed. I think it has something to do with deleting save files. I've got an idea. We're going to quit to main menu. Main menu. Load game. Delete. Yeah. Delete. Yeah. Delete. Yeah. Delete. Yeah. Oh, it didn't delete. Yeah. Ooh, there's a bug. There's a bug right there. That's probably a null reference exception. bonking up everything. New game. Random all. Finish. There's the problem. Whatever that is. Yeah. We finally found it. We can finally recreate that bug. Okay. So what's actually happening? Now I think we can recreate it now, finally. Ugh. I love it when we can like it feels as good as fixed in my eyes. Like, oh, we found the bug. It's good as fixed. So what I need to do is I need to make a new game. Just get in there. Just get in there. It's gonna be fine. Or is it gonna be bricked? We'll see. It's fine. Hold to skip. Great, 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 great. Okay, and now we're gonna. It's this. It's like going back to the main menu. This is very janky. We're gonna load game. We're gonna delete, delete, delete. It won't delete that save file for some reason. If I go into the folder, it won't delete it. So there's problem number one. It just won't delete this save file. And then when I go to make a new file, new game, it's not going to make a new game. It's going to use that save file. And we get a missing, missing build roof controller has been destroyed, but you're trying to access it. What? What are you talking about? You're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. Build roof controller. Start coroutine. Player pause in the player controller. Build roof controller. Let me what is happening? What event is that? It's like a pause event. Trigger, yeah, which from a coroutine. It's a pause event from a coroutine. Ah, those are hard to find. I don't know which coroutine. Cutscene. Oh, okay. So we try and pause all here. And we're getting here. No. We're getting here. 141. And we're trying to pause it, but missing reference exception. How is this running if it is missing? Like, it itself is missing. So how is it running? Start coroutine, delayed set pause. That's a funny one, right? Let's do a little print name. Oh, I'm an idiot. Name. And then we'll say type. This dot type. Get type. A little pipe. Who doesn't like pipe? That's a weird thing to say. I have a feeling there's some do not destroy on load garbage from the previous scene that's just like being a jerk. All right, so let's do that one more time. I wonder if I just hit play. I think I have to go through all those motions. I have to go to load game. I gotta delete it. Oh, look at that. It deleted it. Fine now. And if I go into the save files, they're gone. Okay. So this is going to work. This is not going to bug out. It's okay with new save files. Oh, this is sad. I'm out of coffee. Yep, it's fine. Hold to skip. Yep. Let's see what's lingering here when I go back to the main menu. Main menu. Fade canvas, the scriptable asset database, start game system. The hell is that? Okay, that's fine. Loading canvas, debug, updater, warp system, and the save system. Okay. I think we're okay here. So I have a save slot there. I go to load game. I delete it. It won't delete. Why won't it delete? So first I need to investigate why that won't delete. But more importantly, let's just keep going. Because once that deletes properly, then the bug is fixed. Like, I have a feeling. Why didn't it print? Why didn't it print? How is it failing there? Oh, it did print. What's the last one that printed? Fishing controller. It says build roof controller though. Why? Build roof controller. It's right here. Player systems, build mode controllers, build roof controller. Missing reference. What is it missing? It's not missing anything compared to this stuff. Build roof controller has been destroyed, but you are still trying to access it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How true is that? How true is that? If I go to managers, systems, player control system. I wonder if this has references to like the previous game. Debug. Controllers. It has 16 controllers. The first thing is a build roof controller. I only have one. Okay. Remember how I got excited when we found the bug and I was like, yeah, it's as good as fixed. This is a tricky one. Not as good as fixed. See, I'm going to see if I can get deleting. Just make sure that deletes properly. Let's fix that one. Maybe it'll just resolve this issue. So I need to just throw some prints on that delete button. Delete. No. What is that called? It's like a slot. UI save slot displayer. Is that it? Yeah, and then this delete button. What is your script? What do you do? On click. What? It must be in code. Got any lambdas? No. Delete. Delete save. On action remove. We say save utility, delete save, the slot, and then on remove requested invoke, we throw an event. On remove requested invoke. Where is that event? It's right here. I don't do anything. So it's fine. Delete save. Load slot. Why does it load slot null? That's a weird one. Maybe when it's null, it just, I don't know, cleans itself. What the hell is this syntax? Can anyone tell me what this syntax is? Int question mark? What is the question mark doing here? I've seen the question mark in the variable name. What is this nonsense? Obtain all save games. It makes it nullable. What? You both said the same exact thing, so I know it's true, but what does that mean? So int can be, oh, so the integer can be null because ints can't be null. Oh, I learned something new today. Interesting. Biggs with the real answer before I could even make up some BS. Thank you both. So if remove index has value, I'm assuming this is null. Print remove index. Debug.log. I love it when print isn't a thing. Has value. And then delete save. Let's see if it is getting here. If save. Print. Get save. Debug.log. If you don't assign a variable to an int, it will be 0. Question mark means it can be null. That's great. That's great to know. I didn't know that. I'm still learning C#. All right, let's just see what that does. We're investigating. This is good. This is good. Guys, I'm going to a real life meetup today. I'm going to an indie game dev meetup in Tokyo today. I just need to do another COVID test this morning. I was COVID free 2 days ago, and my wife is now COVID free. I just need to test again today before I go. And then I think I'll be good to go. With real people, yeah. I know, crazy, right? I'm good in real life. I can chat with people. I know how to talk to people. Not great, you know. I'm not the best real life chatter. Okay, so look at that. So it deletes save 0, save game. Do you want to remove the save slot? Yeah. It removed slot 1 save game. Okay, so it like works. It's just when we come back from a new game. Just be careful not to insult them. No. I won't start insulting people until like the 4th meeting. Check those controller references if one is missing now. Oh. Noble Penniless, what is up? Name change. So, but that's the thing. Like, it wasn't even null when it said it was null. Let me just see what those print values are. Main menu. So if I go to load game and I hit delete, yes. It's saying it's deleting it. Wow, it's not even failing. I'm doing okay today. I'm doing all right. I have a feeling this bug is going to take the whole stream to fix, but it's all right. It's an important one. It's bricking everyone's games. Save game. So it's something else. It's something else. It's deeper. Code Slasher, thank you for the follow. If file exists. Exists. I can't remember. Not null. File exists. Removing slot. Okay. More print statements. I've got a nasty sore throat. Calling out of baking tonight. Fortunately, I've got my internet friends to keep me company. Nice. Internet friends are the best medicine. Never listen to your doctors. Always listen to your internet friends. And a large supply of lime and strawberry fruit bars. Well, you need more nourishment than lime strawberry fruit bars. That's an interesting flavor set too. I like that. I love lime. I love lime in things. I'm like a habitual squeeze lime on all dinners kind of guy. I don't have health insurance currently. What? The grocery store, the bakery doesn't give you health insurance? One is all lime. Interesting. Main menu. Load. Delete. Not null. Look at that. It's not null, but it didn't get to the deleting part. It didn't exist. Get save last known file path. Stop. Stop writing print. Get save. So what is this? Oh, and can I just like look at the save data? Get save. What is get save? Load save. Oh, okay. So I can just technically look at the save data. Open with text edit. Last known slot ID. Last known file path. Last known file path is empty. Last known file path is empty. Why? Where's that set? Find all. It's set here. Load saves. Load save from path. So if it's null, why don't I set it immediately? So full disclaimer, this is not my save system. I inherited this from a pack, so that's why I'm debugging it really slowly and poorly. I'm part-time. I had health insurance through Obamacare, had no premiums, stayed on my same plan this year. They charged me $10 in January. I had no idea. Sent me a letter. My insurance was canceled in April. Oh my God. I tried to call them and say, listen, I would have just paid the $10 and kept having health insurance, but they were not having it. What? It's crazy. It was super cool. I won't have to worry about it much longer. I have a final round of interviews for one job this week, and if I get it, I have a backup job waiting. That's good. That sucks. Yeah, that's crazy. Why did everyone gotta be so shitty? I actually don't have health insurance in Japan yet. I've been procrastinating hardcore. I need to go get it. I just need to go to like the town hall here and apply for it. It's like government sponsored health insurance. So, save path. What is a save path? Load. What is save path? Save paths. File paths. Where paths ends with extension to array. Oh, God. Okay, what is that? Where's file paths? File but get files directory. Where's the data path? What's the data path? The data path is... Oh, crap. Application persistent data path. Okay. Excuse me. So to get the save path, I'm just getting the persistent data path. So where does this set again? Close. This is only set in this one place. It's only set when we load. I don't understand. So if we don't load it, it doesn't know where it is yet. But it knows that it exists. Like, it's populating in the menu. It's just this stupid variable. Like, why does it rely on it? Who cares? But instead of refactoring completely, excuse me, instead of refactoring it to not need it, I just need to set this immediately. Basically, I'll set it when we save for the first time, right? And is its path part of the file name? So how about this? I need to see what this value is supposed to be. So I just closed the game. Open with text edit. It still doesn't have a value. So if I go to delete it, it shouldn't work, but it does work. Let's... Oh, because it's loading it to delete it? No, because it's loading when the game starts. It's loading when the game starts. And it actually has the full path. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, it was a big load of BS. I actually got 2 letters on April 2nd. One saying I owed the $10 and the other saying it was canceled because I didn't pay the $10. You got them on the same day? That's crazy. Excuse my use of BS in this family-friendly stream. I will repent later. I said the F-bomb earlier because I don't even remember. Does this take us to the Discord still? It does. All right. I just need to set this immediately. Like, so when we save, this is my save utility, save config, dictionary. Where do we write the thing? Where do we write the damn thing to the save game? No, public static save game. Load save. Where is save game? Delete save. Is it like write to disk? It's this one. Write config? No, what's write config? Ugh, I gotta work backwards from the save manager. Save manager. Save system. So where do we write to save? Write save to file. Save path. And then I want save game dot last known file to be save path. Like, why wouldn't I do this? I have a feeling this is going to fix it. So you stay healthy. I'm trying to stay healthy. Pretty crazy though. So yeah, my wife went to the not the emergency clinic, but like the walk-in clinic. Um, Compared to the US, like she paid like, you know, $10 to be seen at the walk-in clinic, and then she paid $6 for 8 medications to like combat whatever illness she had, or at least whatever illness they thought she had. Turns out it was COVID, but they thought it was something else. But yeah, once you have health insurance here, it's pretty cheap. Okay, cool. So we'll exit to main menu. I could listen to that as a bedtime story. Delete. Cool. So that deletes now. And when I go to new game, is it bricked? Do they have food stamps? If they don't have food stamps, I can't live there. I actually don't know if they have food stamps. Oh, look at that. We still are getting a weird error. So it's completely unrelated to the save file thing. Oh. So this is purely related to entering a game, leaving the game, and coming back. Like that's what this bug is, 100%. Who's trying to reference it? Ooh, wait a minute, wait a minute. So all these things happened, but then they didn't happen here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I know what's happening now. I know what's happening now. So systems. See, that's the weird thing. These are all pointing to the correct place. But somewhere out there is a player control system that is not. Player control system. This isn't even a singleton. On awake, find objects of type. You can't eat stamps? No, don't eat stamps. Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with this one. So where's this coming from? Set player pause. So this is coming from the keyboard event. Update keyboard input. It's throwing an event saying, hey, we've hit a button. Input event. Trigger, check button state. Okay. So it's throwing a button event on awake. Which one, I wonder? It's a debit card now. I'd show it when I get hungry. God. Nick. On pause button. I did not hit the pause button. Why does it think it's... The game is like... It thinks I'm hitting the pause button the second game loads. But only after coming back from the main menu from previously being in a scene already. I wish I can see exactly where this is coming from. Print name, get type. Also, get type. I have a feeling this is not where this actually happens. Because it's not throwing the event, or it's not throwing that print statement right before this happens, right? This is stupid. Set player pause. Okay, let's just follow the breadcrumb trail a little bit. Set game pause. So set game pause is getting called because try pause all is being thrown. Try pause all is being thrown because the cutscene is telling it to. I wonder, is there a way I can like... Wait, everything came back, but I can't do anything. That's right. The input system. Why is it calling out the input system? This is a funny one. Look at this breadcrumb trail. This is a new breadcrumb trail. Why is it trying to pause the game still? Where'd the player go? So when I interact with something, it's still freaking out. That the build roof controller has been destroyed. Something from the other game is totally messing this up. I can't quite figure out how to pick up items you have placed down, like the dog bed or crafting table. So you have to place them down again in a different area. Is there a way? Yeah. If you just press down the item interact button, or just hold it. I have that in like a tutorial menu, but if, yeah, it's easy to breeze through it, and I got to make that more clear. Unity object get name. What is that about? It's not even taking me to the right place anymore. 141. Oh, wait a minute. So now, oh, it's failing at the print. Right? It's failing at the print. So this script exists somewhere and it's floating in the ether. And it's trying to pause. This is not getting destroyed. This player controller. But it doesn't show up in the editor. So there's like a ghost player living in memory, receiving events that's not getting destroyed. What? What? What can be happening? Also, I hope everyone's having a nice weekend so far. It's probably the end of Saturday for most of you. I'm just waking up to my Sunday. All right, we're gonna go new game. Got to make a new file and come back to the main menu, right? Or we don't. I think I can probably just load a previous file and it'll have the same effect. It's just something about coming back to the main menu. There's just like a player that's just not going away. So here's where everything successfully did its thing. Everything paused successfully. I'm going to clear that. And here it unpaused, so it threw them all again. I'm going to clear that. And here it paused again because I went into the main menu. Clear that. Main menu. All right, we're out. Is there a player somewhere? Player. Player visuals. What's that? How do you search for a component? T build? Roof? Mesh. Renderer. Okay. It is T. So T build roof controller. Nothing. There is no player. The player doesn't exist. There's nothing here. So if I go back into new, what? New game, load game, whatever. Yeah, new game, because T3 Elite. How's it going? Ads are over. Just my luck to catch the end of an ad break. How's it going? Welcome in. The object of... All right. See, this is the weird thing. Like, who's trying to access it? It's not that same script. Right? Cutscene open. That's throwing the event. So look at it. So this print statement, right? It's just getting itself. It's getting its own name. It's getting its own type. And it's failing because it doesn't exist. It's throwing a print, but it doesn't exist. And it's saying, hey, we got a problem. But like, how? If you don't exist, how are you even doing this? I'm still trying to access it. The object of type build controller has been destroyed. You're trying to access it. What if like, can I just check for like if this equals null? Just, I don't know. Can I print print myself? I'll print what else can I print? I'll just print anything, like just like this is a debug print just to see if it prints something. Ooh, is there like a timestamp for when a script is created? Print this dot time. What language are you deving in? Just curious. Oh, I'm in C# right now. I'm a Unity dev. It's T Elite or T3 for sure. I'll call you T3. What ID? It looks like VS Code, but maybe not. It is Visual Studio. I'm on Mac. Maybe it's confusing because I'm on Mac. Yeah, Unity. Unity. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna public, or I'll just do, yeah, private int, and then like spawn time. And then on awake, I'll say spawn time equals time dot time. It's a float, duh. And then this script was created spawn time. It is now time dot time. I just want to see if this is the script, if this is the current build controller or the previous one that got destroyed. Is it hard to become an indie dev? I think so. I would say it's extremely difficult to become an indie dev. You know, I can call myself one, but unless I can sustain myself financially, then I don't know if I truly am one. I do it at night. I do it in the morning. It's really early in the morning. I do it on weekends. It's all I think about. It's like what I want to do, but does it count? Like, am I an indie game dev? I don't know. We all have two jobs. Yeah. I mean, I'm more of a streamer now because I actually make money from streaming. I've never made any money from indie deving. That's not true. I made $200 from my first iPhone game. I know a little Java, a little C#, and a bit of Python. Are you trying to, do you want to make games, T3? Yeah, it counts. You can be an artist without making your living via art. Okay. Colorful. That's the best argument I've ever heard. I guess you can call yourself something just because, or you can call yourself something regardless of whether you've made money from it. Okay. Take it. All right, cool. Skip. Main menu. Load game. No. What do I want to do? New game? New game. Begin. Look at that. This script was created at 31. It's now 55. Yo, what the hell? Why are these things still? Oh shit. They're not they're not stopping the listen. Player controller is not stopping the listen. On disable. What if I do on destroy as well? Shouldn't on disable like also? Let me try that. Wardstone, yeah. This has been an hour-long stream trying to fix the bug that you found. So everyone's had this bug. Almost everyone has found this bug. And I finally, because of you bringing it up, I was able to like figure out how to recreate it. Wardrobe is here. Yeah, Beaks called you wardrobe. If you've never used a game engine before, I would try all the big ones. Unity, Unreal, Godot, GameMaker, and decide which one you like. Yeah. I kind of want to try to make a game, but I think I might be more interested in software development, but I don't have any ideas on what to program. If you don't have any ideas on what to program, it's very hard to be an indie dev. Because there's no one coming up with ideas except you and maybe ChatGPT. Follow tutorials and whatnot? Yeah. I feel like you can do like one of those BuzzFeed style personality tests to tell you which engine to use. This is so easy. It's like so personality driven. I mean, I could probably like load the game. I'm now a firm believer in following tutorials to make something. Yeah, how else are you gonna make something? Also, I feel like the word, like the phrase, like using tutorials or just tutorials in general, it's just like learning. I mean, you might as well just say, I'm now a firm believer in learning something to make something. It's just like, tutorials are just the quickest, most direct way to learn in that moment, or at least to get the information you need. Whether or not you're learning it, I don't know. It's debatable, but yeah, you got to learn stuff to make stuff. You can't just make it. Build flashcard app. See if you like that software side. Yeah. Wait, what is this? Who is this man streaming at this hour? Foul. Good morning, Foul. Good evening, Foul. Wallaber! What is up? Wallaber's here. Wait, we didn't have the bug. We didn't get the bug. Oh, wait. Did we not get the bug because I fixed it, or did we not get the bug because I didn't make a new game, quit, and make a new game? Wait, so main menu. New game. So I've been trying to fix this bug for the past hour and 20 minutes, I think. Maybe 1 hour. And I think we just fixed it. New game. Hold to skip. Exit. No game breaking bug. Main menu. Frozen video? Is that true? Yeah. No? I don't know. Also, let's get some shout outs. I got to shout out Grumble of Pugs. Grumble. Megabat. Everyone go wishlist Megabat. It's coming along. I feel like you're making such good progress every day. As much as I give you shit. No, you don't. Scatter. I love seeing Megabat. It's so well made. It is. It is. All right. So, new game. Bink, bink, bink. Finish. Go, go, go. So this is what we did last time, right? Oh, we also like deleted files. Main menu. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed this bug. Let me delete all these. Oh my God. Delete, 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 delete. Go back. New game. I think we fixed it. That was it. We did it. We fixed it. Okay. But that concerns me. That concerns me because why isn't on disabled being called when something's destroyed? Is it because I'm destroying something immediately? It's possible when you destroy immediate, it doesn't call on disable. Toss a shout out to Wallaber. If y'all haven't seen PGRC, you definitely should. It's an old school arcade racing finery. Second favorite. I'll get there. I'll get there. Of course I'm going to shout out Oliver. I'll do the honorary no mod version. I've got a thingy for Oliver. Look, Oliver, you're so famous. Everyone's just shouting you out for me. T3, thank you so much for the follow. Walber is shit. Grumble, Jesus, why would you call Walber? I'm gonna mod that. Walber is the shit. Yeah. Of course he is. Yeah. This is. I feel like the last time I saw you just do like a straight, I'm gonna play the game for a second. Just got so polished and looks so good. With the ready, set, go, sound effects, the trophy. I don't know. But you already know this. You're a pro. I love how every time Grumble goes to make a Twitter post, the first thing he does is he goes to your Twitter and is like, what would Walliver do? WWWD. Everyone, click those links. Wishlist follow. Finally getting my streak back. I got lucky with this one. It's because he's so cool. I mean, you are cool, but Walliver's like new game plus cool. I do the same thing, but for other devs. Oh, you mean check other people's Twitters? I can't. I feel like I try to do that, and then I just like, I don't know. I'm trying to like reject. Trying to reject my Twitter voice and just be ridiculous and silly. Me make Batfly, Walliver. First time using Godot, no problem. I'm just gonna make a polished 3D multiplayer racing game. Yeah, but using Unity for like 10, 15 years gives you you know how to make 3D games. Grumble, don't let Andrew get you down. What? Wait, was I doing the negging again? Damn it. No. God, I do it out of love. You guys are killing me. All right, we fixed this bug. Ah, it's amazing. Ward. Shout out to Wardstone for helping me fix this bug. What? Why is my shout out not working? Oh, I'm putting like an underscore. So this is weird. Honestly, any Unity devs out there that can help me with this. On disable, I was stopping these events. I was ending the listening, right? But it wasn't working. The objects were getting destroyed because I was closing that scene, and on disable was not getting called. Only when I duplicated it and put on destroy did it actually stop listening. So what is that about? I use on disable so much. Does that mean there's like hundreds of things still floating around in the ether? Do I have to do on disable and on destroy? I don't like that. I don't like that. That's a big, big bug potential right there. Well, I don't feel like refactoring right now. I'll just kill the bugs as I find them, because maybe they're not all problems. Oh, I can finally check something off my list. Investigate. Bricking method. No more brick. I already did this. This is limited. I'm not even going to put that on the list. That was already done. Wait, didn't hear it? What's specifically happening? So I have like these events. I have this thing listening for events, right? And I stop listening to the events on disable. Very normal thing to do, right? But I was exiting the game to the main menu, so the scene was getting destroyed. This object was getting destroyed, not disabled. But I thought on disable gets called when something's destroyed, right? Right before it gets destroyed, on disable. So it was never stopping from it wasn't like removing itself from the list of event listeners. So when I like exit to main menu, make a new game, all the stuff from the old game was listening for events still. But when I finally put the stop listening on destroy, we're fixed. We're good. Why wasn't on disable being called when it was being destroyed? I was under the impression that they were the same. They both get like on disable gets called when it goes deactive and when it's destroyed. Is that not true? It should be called when it's destroyed. Yeah. So why wasn't it? So all I did was I duplicated this, the stop listenings. I put it in an on destroy, bug fixed. There must be something else going on. Yeah. It's not great, but I just want to get this demo out. That bug was fixed. That's a good one. If it pops up again, I'll keep investigating. It's possible it'll just keep happening until I fix them all, but so far I'm happy with that little fix. This is fixed. Make half grid selector bigger. Yeah. Yeah, that's annoying. Wait, this one was a bug, right? Biggs' list. Camera tool. Rotating the camera with controller doesn't work. Seems to be locking to mouse position. Is that true? Let's check that one out. Also, did everyone see that the creators of Among Us have a fund now where they're just giving out money to potential indie games? I was informed of it by someone yesterday. So I encourage everyone else to do the same. Apply. Yeah, I thought that was cool. I submitted an application yesterday for some funds. Is Unity difficult to learn or pretty easy to learn? Is there some resource for non-copyright sprites, objects that can be reused and redistributed, or do you need to make your own from scratch? Are object sprites difficult to make? How would you go about making your own? Sorry for the long message. No worries. T3, there's many answers to your question. Is Unity difficult to learn? I would ask you back, have you ever used any like artist software? Have you ever used a 3D package like Blender or Maya? Have you ever used Photoshop? Have you ever used Flash? You know, have you ever made a website? Have you ever done any of those things? Second question, non-copyright sprites. There's non-copyright sprites all over the internet. If you use Unity, there's the Unity Asset Store where most of it is you just purchase it. Some of it's free. You can use those assets in your games. You can go to the itch store. There's tons of places to find free non-copyright sprites. You're fully encouraged to make your own, but if you don't want to learn art, then yeah, you're gonna have to find those non-copyright sprites. Are they difficult to make? I mean, it depends on how complicated you get. Pixel art is a whole skill, if you want to make a pixel game. Drawing, how are your art skills? It's basically if you can work on your art as an artist, you get better at making sprites and get better at making objects. That's if you're making 2D games. You're making 3D games is a whole nother thing. Yeah. I think your question is very loaded because you're talking about like, is it easy to become an artist and do all this stuff? That's up to you. I suck at drawing. That's okay though. I suck at drawing. You don't have to be great at drawing. You can just make other games. I used GIMP a while ago. Just open it up. Unity has some tutorials on their YouTube. Also, they have some tutorials on their own website. Just learn the interface for a second, right? Get a player moving on the screen and get addicted like everyone else. That's a good clip. Can someone clip that? Just that last part. I don't want to have to rewatch the VOD to find it. Odd. Grumble says use Godot. If you're like, I don't know, use do both. Do both. Godot could be right up your alley. You know, if you're like a dev, I feel like pure devs love Godot because it's small, it's sleek, it's quick, it's light. It's just like it's open source. A bunch of open source freaks out there love Godot. I call them freaks because they're fanatics. The open source fanatics. I'm not an open source fanatic. I love Godot though. I love as an idea. I love all the open source software out there as an idea. I just don't use it. Oh yeah, check out Kenny Game Assets. Check out Kenny. He'll get you started on with all your sprite needs. Make whatever game you need. I'm guessing 2D games are easier than 3D. Probably yeah. I started making 3D games because I'm a 3D artist by trade, so it just my brain works that way. Yo, Odd, how's it going? Things are good here. Unity versus Unreal. I mean, Unreal is like a heavy package. Unreal is the opposite end of the Godot spectrum. It's gigantic. You need a very powerful computer just to run it, but it's super powerful. I don't think you want Unreal to be your first game engine. I would dabble in like an easier one. I would learn. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I relearned today, I'd learn Godot. Irish John. Shout out to Irish John. What is that? What is that new little thing you got? TwitchCon 2024 Rotterdam. Damn. Why are you not using Godot? Because we're 4 years into dev already. Oh my god. Can I say 4 yet? At the end of July, I have to stop saying 3.5 years, and I have to start saying this game has been in development for 4 years. That's gonna suck. If you're planning on using Unreal, plan on making 3D games. Yeah, don't make a 2D game in Unreal. It's too cumbersome. Godot, never heard of it. Godot. All the devs, Irish John too. I recently started learning Unity, and I can say that the experience has been great so far. Making a player move for the first time is satisfying. Yes. Yes. Making a player move for the first time is that's like your first hit of a very addicting drug. Like I remember getting my first 3D character controller working. It was like a quadruped fox character, and I got it running around with animations, and my head exploded with euphoria. It was, and then here we are, 10 years later, still trying to make games. Godot and JetBrains, where you can't call yourself a game dev. It's actually not even development. John. Wait. Oh, right, Jern. We're going to watch the trailer for Rise of Piracy. I'm really far behind in chat, sorry. Everyone already knows Irish John here because fact, Irish John's a legend. But in case you're not aware of him, make sure to follow him and wishlist Rise of Piracy. Published by Microprose. Published by a publisher. A proven publisher. Insane. Dream achieved. chilling, that long sleep. Wait, what's that long? You gonna go to bed now? It's so early. JetBrains. JetBrains is an IDE. It's an IDE. It's like Visual Studio. I'm using Game Maker, and I would say it's more beginner friendly, especially with its visual language. Interesting. I've not heard that take yet. Man, I need to focus on this trailer. I see new things every day. Every time I watch it, I see new things. Oh, so cool. So I've never played a game like this, and I've never I don't know any of the reference games, but I'm excited to play this one. Seto. Seto, thank you for the raid. Also, Sean 04D, welcome in. How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm desperately trying to catch up in chat. I'm going to fast forward a little just to welcome Seto. How's it going? We were watching Irish John's Rise of Piracy. Seto raid. Biggs, welcome back. Kane, Thorolf. Welcome in, everyone. Seto, how's your stream? What'd you get up to today? Guys, if you don't know Setolix has the most bonkers, confusing stream, but it's also amazing and fantastic. And I feel like I can say that without being offensive, because I've seen so many people coming into your chat, Seto, and they're just like, what is this? What is happening? You know, you're a TV, you're a robot, you got a son, it talks to you. Sometimes you do game dev, sometimes you're playing guitar, sometimes you're just chilling. Everyone's gambling, everyone's turning into gambling addicts in your chat. Yeah, it's a total party at all times. And I love it. Guys, if you're not following Seto, you got to check him out. For those of you coming in, Raiders, welcome in. My name is Andrew. I'm working on a game called Alpine Lake. It's a cozy Innkeeper-Sim. Let's play the trailer. I'm going to scroll back up because I missed so much chat. The derail. John, you deserve it. Wait, is this the Irish John Games? I think so. That's not IRAD pretending to be Irish John Games, right? Wait, Unreal isn't hard. I've seen Smooth Brains use it. Who's going to TwitchCon San Diego? I want to meet some new friends. If I was back in the US, I would. I'd totally go to TwitchCon. Anders, how's it going? Welcome in. Whatever you decide, start very, very, very simple. It's easy to overscope. Yeah, if you're starting your game dev journey, make a game that is so small you'd never play it. You have to, I feel like that's the hard thing to wrap your head around. You have to think way smaller than the smallest game you've ever played. You gotta think Pong level. You gotta think, you know, like just move character left and right and eat little coin. Start there. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. Alpine Lake. Make sure to give it a wish list. And Seto, if you have anything you want to share, please, you're always welcome. Where's the music? I can't hear all the death. Wait, I don't even remember what I was playing at the time. I love keeping people confused. Yeah, I was confused too. I was confused too by your stream, and eventually I just like kept at it because I was curious. I was like, I need to learn what this is, and I fell in love. Oh no, the addiction continues. I'm assuming that was about getting your player character moving. Hope you're having an amazing day. I really do want to hang out, but in a rush to take care of some life stuff. So I'll go back. I'll be back oh my God. So I'll be back if I can make it in time. Seto, thank you so much for the raid, and you take care of yourself. Oh wait, I have 10 minutes. It's probably gone because it's taking me 10 minutes to catch up and chat. Your game looks so cute. Thank you. This looks really cool. Thank you. It was a good one for sure. I hope you're doing wonderful, and I absorb and reflect your wishes of well right back. Thank you. I need to think of another word for thank you. All right, we're almost caught up. I can't handle it. Wishlist. Hey, why didn't it work for you? That's weird. We couldn't hear the Rise of Piracy trailer, but we could hear yours. Really? That's weird. Do you hear the Nintendo music? I had audio. I was listening to it. This is the non-meme version. How I became a game dev in 15 seconds. Oh, perfect. I need some YouTube short fodder. Also, Irish John, you started popping up in my YouTube shorts. I will relatively soonish. Got a load of refactoring and then some art passes to do. And then I'll be ready to share. Nice. Also, feel free to like describe what you're working on. So glad to have kept you around. Oh yeah, your whole thing works. It's absorbing. The whole brand, the Seto brand. We hear the Nintendo music. Okay, good. Sabotaging Irish John. No way. Cheering. Irish John's my cult leader. You guys realize this? Probably kept going. I kept going because he's very encouraging. Okay, we're all caught up. How's everybody doing? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What was I in the middle of? I was in the middle of fixing a game-breaking bug, which we just completed. I just checked it off. So I could continue updating recipes and items. That was on the docket. Great job reading. Yeah, I'm like out of breath. In description, it's a Souls-like roguelite, boss fighting, soul gathering, but instead of resting at campfires to level and dropping souls when you die, but instead of resting at campfires to level and dropping souls when you die, you instead spend souls to resurrect. And in the resurrection process, you can level up your stats and buy items in hub only available when you die. Is this Notion? Lunatic. No, this is Obsidian. I used up all my Notion credits. I can't use Notion anymore. Yeah, Seto. So dying lets you progress. So is there a situation in your game where you just like, let yourself die on purpose just to level up? Build up a bunch of resources, then die so you can use the resources? That reminds me of like some mobile game loops where it has like where every run has like 3 objectives and but it's infinite, and once you reach the objectives you're just like, well, I guess I'll just die to get new objectives, which is an interesting trade-off because death is integral to progression, and if you don't have enough souls to resurrect, your run ends and then you restart from first chapter with fancy unlocks gained during your progression. Okay, that's good. That's cool. I'm gonna make a game where you kiss Garfield, and then it gives you power speed to catch up with Sonic, so you can kiss him. What is? Second favorite. What is that? Honestly, yeah. Just post your random game ideas to Twitter. If it gets likes, make it. And yes, 100%. I want to offer people the chance to do a deathless hardcore run or die as frequently as they like to gain meta progression and start over. Nice. Death integral to profession, like in real life. Failure integral to progress. Wait, what? Death integral to profession. I think once you die, your profession's over. Something has awoken within me. Is Sonic kissable? Yeah, when you catch up to Sonic, how do you is he kissable too? I love it. All right, I'm gonna keep going with these items. So, where did I leave off? Drink. Oh, drink recipes. I left off at drink recipes. So I think I fixed. Yeah, I finished all the snack recipes. Drink recipes. So what is a cappuccino? It's gonna be 2 coffee beans, maybe 3 coffee beans. Green tea. It's gonna be tea leaf. Drip coffee. 2 coffee beans. Oh wait, and this one's got to have milk, right? Milk. Oh, that means I need a milk item. Damn it. Let's make a milk item. Yogurt. Milk. To keep it repeatable and not mind-numbing, the chapter sections will be procedural, so each run will hopefully be sufficiently different and challenging. But yeah, that's the over-wordy description. What's the It's a 3D game, right? With a third-person view, like a Souls game. Yeah, third person. Wait, what did Nick say? I want to see a Garfield versus Heathcliff game, full Mortal Kombat style. I want blood, guts, I want slicing, and I want a friendship where they can kiss. Is that friendship? Is that like a fatality? I haven't played Mortal Kombat since Mortal Kombat 2 from Sega Genesis. I like the way you think. Second favorite, and Nick, I feel like I could see you both getting along really well. Cat fight and make up? That's exactly what that is. We have to do what we can since Andrew won't let me romance the head of the town council. Yeah. No romance. If you want romance, go to your local pub and meet people. Wait. Dialogue. It's just milk. I want 3 milk. 3 milks? Guess it's milks. Do I have a milk icon? I do. Do I want a bucket of milk or a glass of milk? Definitely a glass of milk. In real life, how dare you? No, not in real life. Of course not. I can't blame you for avoiding romance stuff. I'd imagine writing believable romance is hard. Yeah, that's my problem. I don't want to have to write that. Like, I'm just gonna I'll have a friendship meter. It's gonna be a friendship meter, and the better friends you become with the other NPCs in the game, the more you can make fun of them. That's my style. Right? We brought it back. Brought it back. All the way back to the beginning of the stream. If anything, just empower people to make mods and then let them run. Oh, kidding me? I can barely fix my bugs. You want me to make mods? Oh, I can never do that. Just thinking about that is depressing. I can't even localize this game, let alone make it moddable. It's not hard at all. Hey, are you in a position of power and have nice hair? Want a kiss? That's amazing. Second favorite. You crazy. All right, we got milk in the game now. How do you get milk? Sophie needs to sell milk. Who sells coffee beans? Maybe it's Jimmy. Jimmy sells coffee beans. I'm willing to let it go, but the second Finn brings up bears again, the spark will be ignited. Yeah. Finn will bring it up. Actually, I haven't heard Finn bring it up in a bit. That might have died. All right, we got milk in the game now. Ginger tea. I don't have ginger in the game yet. Do I care? Recipe drink. So cappuccino is made up of, it's not tea leaves anymore. I got coffee beans. Coffee beans. Ingredient coffee beans. Oh, crap. I just remembered. You ever think of like a solve for a creative issue and then you forget about it because it was a long time ago? And then you come up with, you have like the same thing blocking you, and you come up with a different creative solution. You implement that different creative solution, and then you remember the original solution that you thought of a long time ago that is better, that you wish you implemented, because that just happened to me. I just realized, I just spent like 2 full days refactoring something to fix the solution, and I just remembered, oh, right, I wanted to do it this way, which wouldn't have required a refactor. Past Andrew strikes again. I know. I would have lived a much happier life if I just didn't remember my previous solution. On a side note, I love these paths more and more each stream. I know, they're really satisfying for some reason. I don't know what it is. What do you think? I added these like little notches. Are they stupid or should I remove them again? This is all because of Adam C. Eunice. Adam C. Eunice, the first thing he saw, or he said when he loaded the game, he's like, "These gradients suck." I was like, okay. You're right, dog. I like the little notches. If anything, maybe even more notches. Yeah, yeah. So make more variety in the notches and less notch-like. You like the notches. Irregularity to the path makes it more believable. Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep them. I did the same thing to the cliffs. So I still have a gradient here, but the overhang I made tighter. It's a little too tight. I feel like it needs to be more like rounded. Like this is really nice and rounded. This is kind of like harsh edge. Especially the way the shadow hits it. So I'll work on that a bit, but I think it looks way better. It's like a big visual improvement. The harsh line, the contrast, I don't know, it just feels good. This gradient, I don't mind so much. Like it's like the grass inching up. But I was also thinking about like bubbling it and making it like come up and down and kind of having another hard edge feel. Not sure. That was a good compromise from the gradient version though. Yeah, it's better than the previous one, but I can improve it more. So ginger tea. Oh right, okay, cappuccino. Cappuccino is made up of coffee beans and milk. I'm gonna ignore past Andrew's solution. We're just gonna keep going with this new one. I think it's probably for the better. Doggy. Stop it. The dog won't stop licking. So drip coffee is made of 2. Wait, this is made of 2, and then cappuccino is made of 3. And green tea is made of how many ingredients? Green tea is 1 tea leaf. I'm trying to like also infuse some kind of progression here. Tea leaves you get immediately. Show us your dog. All right, Ninja Codes. You're lucky because she just came out from under. Oh no. I knocked the green screen over, but here's the dog. No green screen, go back. Okay, we're good. Here's Dougie. No! Green screen falling on my head. I love that you can't see it though. I'm just fighting with an invisible thing. Okay. Very sleepy Dougie. Oh, she's got issues. I gotta take her to the vet again. Ugh. Why do dogs gotta get old? Alright, now she's just stuck in my lap. Yeah, she's pretty cute. So how many more recipes do I need? Let's do one of these jammies. Let's move this here. So I need one for matcha. Wait, whoops. These are all called drip something. This one's just called cappuccino. Green tea. Matcha. Okay, now I must depart. Thank you very much for inviting me to describe my mess of a game idea. I'll try to swing back if I can make it in time, and I wish you a great one. Seto, I wish you a great one, and thank you so much for the raid and for hanging out. And for describing your game, because it fills the airspace. And it was nice to read, because I've never actually caught your full game idea on stream. It's usually just total chaos. In a good way. All right, so what is matcha? What technically is matcha? I feel like if you put green tea leaves in the grinder, it should make matcha powder. So I need an item for matcha powder. All right, yogurt's been my go-to. Irad. Irad, you were here earlier. Yes, you were. Shout out to Irad. Matcha powder. All right, doggy. Time to get down. Is the economy in place now? I'm working on it. It's gonna take like a full year to get the economy actually working. I'm still just trying to get all these like different recipes in the game. Can I get 3 matcha powders? That doesn't make sense. Can I get 3 matcha powder? 3. Maybe matcha powder is not right. It's ground matcha. Hmm. No, I don't know. I don't think that's right. Ah, whatever. I'll just leave it for now. Oh, right. These descriptions. I can't. I've made so many new items just now, and I didn't change any of their descriptions. Matcha tastes like fancy grass. Yo, new rule. If I'm making an item and you have a good description, I'll put it in there. And it's not really consumable. I don't want you to be able to Eat it. Matcha. Tea. Travel the world. How's it going? Irish John Hart indeed. I think I have a matcha powder thing. Matcha cake, matcha spoon, matcha tea lid, matcha tea. What are you? Are you a glass? Yes. Look at that. I got a jar of matcha. That's crazy. Who has that? Who just has a jar of matcha laying around? Although I want it to be glass so you can see inside of it. Can I make this glass? Tea canister. This is the lid. JD does dev. Why does it say first time chat? I can't believe you've never been here. You've never said anything before. That's crazy to me. How's it going? With the Kevins, with the dancing Kevins. Good rule. Only good things are usually getting out of Twitch chat. Second favorite's full of gold. I don't know if you guys knew this. It's going all right. I guess we all just live in Balint's world. Yeah. Balint's the best. Wait, this is the lid. Oh. This is the... Can I make this glass? Glass bottle... Glass mat? I can. Tinted glass? Glass. Which one should I do? Not the purple one. Okay, cool. Wait, what? Why do I only... Oh! The geometry is just the top. Oh, man. I guess I can't do that then. All right. Quick to Maya. No, I didn't make this. It's from a pack. I don't feel like adjusting this pack right now. This is a jar of polish. It's a jar of matcha. Matcha powder. Time to fire a blender. No way, never. Blender can lay an egg. Wait, I'm sizzling. No, I like Blender. I have much respect for Blender. I'm a Blender idiot. Let me fix this green screen sizzling. It's so annoying. The lighting changes here over time. So I gotta like adjust it every so often. Ben, you're back. What'd you do to me, by the way? I'm over here making my own materials and substance, like chump, when I could be using assets. Mad Pony Interactive, thank you for the follow. What did he do? Did he bully you into making your own materials? We went to see a house. How was it? How was the house? Matcha whisk. Matcha whisk holder. Melon pan. That looks good. Okay. I got the item now. Matcha powder. Matcha powder, matcha powder. Okay. I gotta add this to the list of new items that I've created that I need to take care of. So matcha powder. We also made milk and what was the other thing we made? I made one other thing. I forget. Milk, tea leaf, coffee beans. These already existed. Matcha powder. So hojicha. I want to make hojicha. Or black. I guess black tea, right? Or both. I'll do both. What time is it in Japan? It is 8:40 a.m. I have to... Oh, okay. I'm going to take a 2-second break. I just want to check in on my very sick wife. So we're going to take 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, she's still sleeping. Wait, why are you playing? Get out of here. Take care of wife. Yes, always take care of wife. That was more than 2 seconds. Damn it. I ran. I ran. I really tried to make it in 2 seconds. I did make a better wall with wear and cracks and stuff. I'm adding mold and damp. Is that how you spell mold? M-O-U-L-D? Is this a cultural thing? Am I crazy? I planned the Division 2 to take 2 hours, but it took 5. Yeah, you played Division 2 yesterday for a really long time. I didn't even know people liked that game. That's how real countries spell mold. I don't feel bad for any of my behavior anymore. Yeah, it's still incredibly popular. Wow, I did not know that. All right, so how you make matcha? You put it... How do you make matcha powder? You put green tea leaf. You put tea leaves in the grinder. So tea leaf. Consumable. Process rules. If you put it in a brewing station, you make green tea. I don't have a brewing station anymore. That's not a thing. Or maybe I'll repurpose brewing station eventually, but... So I'll add a new one. If you put in the grinder, we make matcha powder. Is it roasted tea leaves or to make matcha powder? How is matcha made? Matcha is made from shaded and young green tea leaves. Green tea powder is made from mature leaves that are exposed to the sun during the growing process. Matcha powder is made by stone grinding the tea leaves. Okay, so tea leaves in the grinder makes matcha powder. That's perfect. Oh, like molding. I thought you were making like bacterial mold, and you were calling bacterial mold M-O-U-L-D. Mold equals Kevin. I was so confused because for you to add mold to your environments is not out of the realm of possibilities. And you were talking about adding wear and tear. So my mind went to bacterial mold, and I'm like, I didn't know we spelled mold differently. Oh, that's how you spell bacterial mold. Oh, so you were talking about that. Oh. Molding is also the same thing. I see. Yeah, all right. You did say damp. That's right. That's right. That's why I led to that. Okay. But you were also adding like molding strips to your walls, weren't you? Or didn't you already have that? All right, so now you can make matcha leaves, or make matcha powder, and then matcha powder, or green tea. So let's make a matcha tea item. So consumable drink, consumable drink. Wait. Recipe drink matcha. I did it already. I'm actually going to delete it. Green tea. Consumable, recipe. That. Cool. In America, we're nice and efficient. Get rid of all those extra U's. Matcha tea. BX Bex, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So I think about this sometimes, and Finn, you have quite possibly the most complicated and complex Houdini setup. And sometimes at the very bottom, the output's just a cube, which is your wall, which is amazing. It's like 40 nodes to make the cube, but that cube is so perfect. It's like the most perfect cube ever, filled with wonderful data that makes it fit in your world in such a nice way. Kevin's an Aspergillus. Aspergillus? Despair Bear. Oh no, you gave Pinsifty a sword. Sometimes it is actually just a cube. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, and I'm not saying it like, how stupid is that? I'm saying how amazing that is because of how much work you're putting into every little piece of the game. You know, some people just like me, you just download stuff, throw it in the game, throw it in the game, throw it in the game. But you are like, every triangle that enters this game will be processed by me and totally controlled so that I know exactly what's going on. And I think that's, you know, that just says something to your personality. Shout out to Finn. If you want to see someone use Houdini, make a 40 to 50 node tree in Houdini to make a cube. Follow Finn Sifty Cat. Finn Sifty Cat. Did I do it right? He knows all the triangles. Not a single triangle is in that game uncreated. The cube has the option of being horizontal and vertically bent. That's special. All right, let's keep going. Keep going. I gotta focus. It's hard to make these items. I have a wizard, like a UI wizard that helps me make these items from scratch, but it's so much faster if I just duplicate from a previous item. And I'm pretty sure I have a matcha tea. Wait, that's the powder. Yeah, they do. Ooh, matcha bowl. Matcha bowl with lid. Oh, matcha bowl liquid. Matcha spoon? Matcha. Okay, matcha bowl. There it is. I can do height maps in Houdini, but cubes are practically out of my skill set. You'll get there, second favorite. You'll get to cubes eventually. That's a nice looking matcha. Cool? Cool. All right, so the recipe for matcha. Also, why was that recipe for rye bread? What did I duplicate this from? Ah, crap. So this is matcha powder. It's gonna be 3 matcha powders. Like, it's gonna be expensive. High value item. Technically, I could make the materials in Houdini too. The option is there to make it behave like Substance Designer. Really? You can make procedural stuff like that? Okay, weirdo. Hey, no bullying. No bullying. Green tea. Why was the recipe for green tea bread? There was rye bread somewhere. I saw it. Don't mess. Wait. Green matcha tea. This is just matcha tea. There it is. Green tea. Just matcha tea. No green tea. Why are they all green matcha tea? Just matcha tea. Okay. The word matcha has lost all meaning to me now. So matcha's in the game. Matcha powder's in the game. I have to add it here. Matcha tea. Okay. So hojicha is roasted tea leaves. I have a smelter. Maybe I put tea leaves in the smelter to roast them? Matcha, matcha man. Starbucks has taken over the modeling world. What do you mean? I was just at Starbucks yesterday. There's a Starbucks Reserve like 2 blocks from my house. Wait, cappuccino, 3 coffee beans. Espresso should be 3 coffee beans, no milk. That seems pretty simple. Oh, they serve tea now. Right, they do. They have a seasonal drink here right now. The banana brulee frappuccino. I haven't gotten like a Starbucks drink ever. I don't think I've ever purchased one of those like milkshakey frappuccino drinks. But two nights ago, 2 days ago, my wife, we were walking by and just like, I want to try that. Yeah, me too. And we bought it. It was very good. What's the difference between hojicha and black tea? How to make black tea. No, I don't know. How black tea is made. No, I don't want recipes on brewing. Oh, wait, no, this is freshly picked leaves brought to the factory where it's wilted, dried for 14 hours. Rolled, oxidized, drying and sorting, taste and enjoy. It's just dried? Okay. So it sounds like I want to roast them for hojicha and dry them for black tea. How hojicha is made. It's roasted tea. It's green tea that's okay. So I was thinking about adding a dehydrator to the game. So you put tea leaves in a dehydrator to make black tea leaves. You put tea leaves in the grinder to make matcha powder. You'd put tea leaves in the roaster or maybe the smelter, and then out pops hojicha leaves, right? That's kind of what I want to do. We've been playing BG3 on a co-op playthrough. What's BG? Battlegrounds? We've been deliberately going off the rails. And that game's story and dialogue and quests are actually remarkably easy to break if you try. Just finished the season, then did 90 minutes of Substance Designer. My spirit is wilted. Why? What's the matter? Ronco food dehydrator? What is that? Is that from like Idiocracy or something? Oh, Baldur's Gate. Oh. Season took about 5 hours. Finished about 5:30 p.m. All right, I think I'm gonna add this dehydrator to the game. That means I need a new processor. That means inventory item. Where are processor types? Where are all my processor item rules? Item component, processor type. Processor type. Here we go. So I have a smelter. All right, should I rebrand the smelter to also be a roaster, or should you be able to just roast stuff in the smelter? It's like designed for construction equipment, but I kind of wanted to just do both. You're lighting stuff on fire. It's fine. Dehydrator. What does a dehydrator? What does a dehydrator look like? Yeah, this is kind of the one. I remember giving one to my father-in-law. This is what it looked like. Maybe I'll make this. Should we do some 3D? Should I just make this real quick? This one's cuter though. Yes? Do some 3D? There's like 40 other items I just made. Why am I going to make this one? It's a list of 40. Dehydrator when there's a Hydra stuck in a detour. Ridiculous. We got one for free. It was shit. This one's kind of cute. All right, I'm going to make this. Actually, you know what? What I'm really going to do is wind down the stream. This is too big of a thing to do right now. But I'm going to add it on my list. I got through a good chunk, bro. Got through a good chunk. Got to wind it down. We've been going for almost 3 hours. It's my morning limit. Hungry. I need breakfast. Today's agenda. So I need to make dehydrator item. I left off at implementing teas. Sometimes you got to do some 3D as a treat. Maybe I'll start tomorrow's stream with some 3D. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much for hanging around. Please feel free to stick around for the raid. We're going to raid someone. I don't know who yet. I think... You know who I've never raided before, and they raided me a couple weeks ago, is Jitspo. So let's raid Jitspo back. Guys, Shauno with the bits. That's very kind of you. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let me switch to the credits. Oh God, that's not what I wanted. Roll them credits, please. Please, thank you. Today was good. Today, I feel like I got a lot of stuff done. New followers: Bex, Mad Pony, T3, Code Slasher, and Olgo Dev. Thanks so much. Nurk with the resub. That's crazy. Thank you. Shauno, thank you for those bits. And Practical, Seto, the raids. The raids are everything. Guys are nuts. You guys are kind to me. And yeah, I feel like we got a lot of good work done. I feel like we had some real talk time. We cleared up drama. We addressed issues. And I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks everyone for hanging out. We're going to raid Jitspo. Hopefully they're still going for a bit. I didn't check the stream first. I should have checked. But yeah, no raid message. Oh, he's playing Quake. Oh, I didn't realize he's playing Quake. Wait a minute. Okay. I do want to raid Jitspo, but I want to keep it in software game dev for now. I didn't realize he was playing Quake. No raid message. Yeah, we're gonna go to Edom Games actually. I think Edom is awesome. Also, this is no shade to Jitspo. That's fine. I just like to keep it in software dev. We're gonna raid Edom Games and make sure to show love. He's working on something really cool. So I'll catch you all. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, no raid message. Exactly. That's the raid message. All right. Have a good one, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace.